I want to congratulate all of you for coming. My friend Gabi knows that I fear heights, and so I fear to fly. And so when I see that all of you have been able to scale the fear that I have in me to be here, I think that that makes you heroes and heroines in itself. I was on the road show in Coventry, and I made very good friends. Some are here, some are not here. Hajia, I saw Tonisha, all of these beautiful people were in Coventry with me. And I said to you in Coventry, and I want to repeat it here, that Ghana can go beyond the platitudes that we mouth every day. Black Star of Africa, Gateway to Africa, this and that and that. Merely engaging in self-aggrandizement will not get us where we ought to be. And like I said, it's a shame that today Ghanaian businesses are rewarded with trips to Rwanda. In Ghana today, we organize competitions where businesses are flown to Rwanda in order to see what Rwanda has been able to do with itself. A country that was virtually raised down 20-something years ago. And we've been at it, the Black Star of Africa, the Gateway of Africa. And whilst we are at it and engaging in self-aggrandizement, people are making progress and getting away. I said to you, maybe because you are not in this country, in our country today, if Muslims have to slaughter sheep on Eid al-Adha, they have to go to Burkina Faso to buy them. If we have to cook, we have to buy tomatoes from Burkina Faso. If we have to cook, we have to buy plantain from Côte d'Ivoire. Quite frankly, it is not a record that I am proud about. And I'm not sure it's a record that you are also proud about. So let not this summit be a talk shop. And let it not be, as they say, a 9-day wonder. Because this has happened before. This is not the first time. But it fizzled out. Because true to the Ghanaian character, we are good at initiating stuff, but we are not good at getting them to their conclusions. In warfare, they say that a lion leading sheep can defeat, if you want, an army. But a sheep leading lions would lose a battle. In other words, what it means is that leadership is essential and critical for nation development. And I can assure you, not because I am President Akufo-Addo's spokesperson, but I can tell you that this is a man who is deeply committed to the Ghanaian project. Last night, we started our retreat in Eburi. We closed at 2 a.m. By 9 a.m. this morning, when we got back to the hall, we the younger ones, this 73-year-old man was seated and waiting for us to arrive. And he just said before I left here that we should prepare for another marathon night. All because of his zeal and commitment that this country has to act with a sense of agency. We cannot develop with a business as usual attitude. And I follow him in that pledge and in that commitment. And therefore, I told Mr. Dade that if we have decided that we will make this a once every 2 years affair, let us commit ourselves to doing it. And I'll be available, in spite of my fear of flying, to come on the road shows to mobilize for another 2 years when we shall be back here. But my hope is that by the time we come back in 2 years, we should have something concrete to show for what we have done between now and 2 years. I want to thank all of you once again. I really cannot stop thanking you. I cannot thank you enough for showing this kind of zeal and commitment to your country. I hope that the Ghanaian people have seen this and they will take a cue. You are Ghanaians who live elsewhere and have adopted the cultures and the attitudes of your host nations that has made them develop. We pray that in the 3 days and the next few days that you will stay here, that we in this part would learn those cultures from you, or at least some of them, because that's what it's meant by a global village, so that we can also be time conscious, not litter our environment, and obey the laws that we have set for ourselves, just as you obey the laws of your host country. Because our bane is not the lack of laws. It's because we simply do not obey the laws that we make for ourselves. Thank you once again for coming, and God bless our homeland, Ghana.